Namaste, dear friends. We are now in the fourth video of a series of 5 wonderful videos exploring a very controversial and exciting topic, which is the common misconceptions surrounding the teachings of Yogacharya Sri T. Krishnamacharya. Many people claim to be representatives of Sri T. Krishnamacharya's teachings because they can do many asanas and therefore are able to demonstrate many asanas, and they are solely focused on the body. In a certain way, if we have to understand it, this is basically yoga for dummies. Krishnamacharya was certainly not a teacher of gymnastics. Krishnamacharya was a teacher of yoga philosophy. And therefore, his teaching was very much anchored in yogic philosophy, and it was a teaching that needed a very high level of intellectual capability to understand his teaching. When you try to understand the teaching of Sri T. Krishnamacharya through his commentaries on Yoga Sutra, you will realize how intellectually capable we have to be in order to even understand his teaching. So certainly, Yogacharya Krishnamacharya's teaching was not just for the body, somebody who has a flexible body who could do all kinds of asanas, but we are not really intellectually sound to grasp the philosophy of yoga. Krishnamacharya's teaching embodied the philosophy of yoga at a very high intellectual level. And you must understand, in the ancient time, the best minds went into philosophical studies. In today's time, the best minds are encouraged to go into studies like engineering, medicine, law, etc., things that earn money. And therefore, very often, those who are going into philosophy studies are not really very high minds. And certainly this is the case with a lot of people coming to yoga who don't even have a basic educational degree, but they are very flexible in the body. They can do many asanas, and many of the yoga teacher training programs around the world do not emphasize on academically sound mind to enroll, and therefore we end up with a lot of people who are not really intellectually sound to grasp the philosophies of yoga. Yogacharya Krishnamacharya was at the pinnacle of yogic practice, which integrated what is called the karma marga and the jnana marga together, built on top of what is called the bhakti marga, which is even more profound, which is the concept of devotion, and which will be the topic of our upcoming 5th video in this series. So if we need to really claim to represent Sri T. Krishnamacharya's teachings, we need to be intellectually sound enough to understand his philosophy and how it integrates into the teaching practices. And this requires our own mind to be intellectually sound, and that's why we need to be academically oriented as well. And not necessarily in the modern academic way of science, with double blind and this and that, but a mind that is able to understand philosophy, spirituality in a very, very sound and solid way, not in a blissful new age way. This was not really the teaching of Sri T. Krishnamacharya, the blissful hoo-ha new age approach. He was grounded in philosophy, was grounded in reality. And this is also something that we need to embrace if we need to claim that we are an accurate representative of his teachings. I invite you to reflect on this, my dear friends, and listen to your heart. Namaste. Namaste friends, I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and I'm very glad that you have come this far in the video. If you have come this far, it means you really like and appreciate our videos, and let us know how you feel about it through comments below. Let us also know that you appreciate it by giving us a thumbs up and also clicking the notification icon so that we will be inspired to produce more free and valuable content like this, and we let the community grow. So please subscribe to us so that the algorithms pick our videos in a much better manner. And thank you for sharing these videos through your social network so that it reaches as many people as possible. This is the best way we can do to share nice content with our close friends and our students and other people who we care about. And be safe and be happy and be healthy as we are going through very difficult times, but let us remain connected to our heart with hope and Shraddha. Namaste.